Oh wow! Hi Andy, hi T, welcome in, welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. How are we today? My goodness, I just came from downstairs because, whew, hello. I forgot to bring up my water and I forgot to scoop litter box and I was just like, fuck, I have to start now. But I gotta hurry and do that. So, whew, it's our day, baby. So we gotta figure out what we gotta draw. I do have some ideas in mind, so I might need you guys' help to figure out completely what we're gonna do. Hell yeah. Let me just drink some tea because otherwise it's gonna get cold. Still warm, that's nice. Whew. I thought I was gonna be able to drink my tea before stream, but shit. Nope. Just nope. Ah. I also added something new to my stream. So that's exciting to see if that's gonna be if it's working. Time is a construct anyways. Exactly. So and I felt like if I was just a minute late or whatever that would be fine. So we're just here to chill. But I added something new. So if you scroll down on my page, actually I have no idea how it looks from you guys' point of view, but there is some sound effects, and for now they are free because I am not affiliate or anything, so I can't make you pay for it or anything. So if you wanna scare me or tell me stuff, then there's some sound effects there. And I added one especially for you, Andy. I think you're gonna really like. So I'll let you guys have a look at that if you want to. Otherwise, we're gonna try and see if we can do some art. Art. So let's see what we have. Oh, so I have ideas. Because I want to draw Ask like full body, so I have something full body. Wow, look, I'm under the chat, but that's actually because I have another surprise. I made so much for this stream, so I will go for just a moment, and then I will be back. Wow! I made a new avatar thingy. So we have one when I'm doing art, and it's a little buggy, but I tried. So hell yeah. Thank you. Oh whoops, that Stream Elements thingy madingy is outdated because I changed that. Oh yeah, let's go in and fix that real quick. I gotta sneeze. Oh, there we go. One stream, one sneeze. Well, thank you. I just suddenly got struck by inspiration, and then I just had to draw, and instead of editing YouTube videos, but that's okay. So today, I was thinking that maybe I should do a full body of Ask, and I have some poses, but I also have another idea. Bless you, BB. Thank you so much. I also have another idea, and now you might see some spoilers, so just shh. Don't tell anyone what you're seeing, but I'll try to be quick. But I also have this idea of drawing a smexy lady. I was thinking that I should draw Emma's in this dress. Emma's my wizard woman. So yeah, I put out some little posts already, and so we will see what we'll do. So maybe a smexy lady? Maybe just ask. What are we thinking? I'm not really sure what I want to do. I can do either way. Oh yeah, I know. It was actually Kat's idea because she found this dress, and she was just like, please draw Emma's in this, please. And then I was just like, fuck, I have to do it now. But I also really want ask as a full body. So what are we thinking? We'll drink some tea. Emma's. You love her. She's your favorite NPC from my campaign, right? I want both, lol. Oh yeah, we gotta start with one. I can't draw on both canvases at the same time. I could, but that would be. Hey Ricky, hi, welcome in, welcome in. We're deciding what to draw. If we're gonna draw a smexy evil lady, or we're gonna draw full body ask. So I have some reference. I'm bi. Don't make me choose. Oh well. Yeah, I see the problem. I feel very pan too, so I have a lot of options. Your favorite NPC disrespectful towards the Kobold Gang. The Kobold Gang. Oh yeah. Oh, did you ever name them though? I can't remember if you named them. Hope they are safe with Usa and he did what he told you to do. Ooh. Wonder if he actually did bring them to Solon or he just dropped them off at some babysitter. Mm. Otherwise, I'm gonna draw Ask maybe? Have some poses. Doing a little. Being creative and found a lot of poses for them. Oh my god, this tea is so good. Oh my god, I have had so much anxiety today, I have no idea why. So also today the stream might be interrupted because maybe there's gonna come someone by and I don't know. Because our, what's it called, like, the dude that we're renting the house from is going to come fix the bathroom window. I'm just talking, I'm not drawing at all. I'm just drinking tea and talking. I should just have it on just chatting until we figure out what we're gonna draw. Landlord. Yes, thank you. He might come by, and all I know is that he's gonna come by in the Easter time, and it's apparently Easter now? Question mark. So if I suddenly just have to go, then we'll just have a little break for when I have to take care of that. But yeah, arty art. What to do? What to do? Cause do have some poses that I was thinking about. Oh my god, I was so cold before I started streaming, so I'm just in a hoodie and I have my blanket with me in case I get more cold and my tea. So, I feel like it would be very clickbaity to draw Emma's in the dress and change my stream title to Smexy Elf. Smexy, evil Smexy lady in latex dress. That might be a little clickbaity, but it's tempting. It's very tempting. Because I have drawn her before in a very beautiful dress, but I didn't like it because I traced a lot of it. But drink some more tea. Get the brain cell thinking maybe. Wow. Fucking hell. Oh, scared me. It's amazing. It works. Amazing. I know. So now you can just annoy me. There's a little bit of a thank you for that. There's a little bit of timeout on it, so you can't just spam it. Luckily for me, because otherwise I would go fucking bonkers. But so hope you have fun with those. Fucking get jump scared by an anime. Wow. I'm almost done with my teeth and I can start doodling some boobs. I'm gonna use it when you least expect it. I expect you to do that. Just in the most intense moment, just wow! Yes. Mm. So that was the tea. If you're curious, the tea is that it was mango. Okay, I'm gonna have to move some stuff because I can't. I'm gonna do this. I can still. My god, today is a weird day. I am so anxiety and I don't fucking know. Oh god, hold on, I have to go. Uh, uh, okay, so fucking hell. This is why I don't like when people make plans about me without me knowing about it. So in about 2 minutes, there's gonna come someone by and they're gonna be in the house. So while you figure out what we should draw, you can like discuss it or figure it out if you want sexy evil booba lady or you want beautiful wizard. Both are wizards actually, but if you want ask or Emma's, then let me know and I'll try and think about it too. Um, but yeah, I have to put on a BRB screen for a little bit. We only been like what 10 minutes into this, 20 minutes, but I really have to do this because people are gonna be here and I can't talk when they're here. So awkward stream, it's great. But I hope you stay by and just chill to the music while I'm gone. I'm so sorry. This was not my plan at all. But you know, stuff just happens. It's life. So always gonna stay. Thank you. I appreciate it, and I will be hopefully right back.
They came from Brazil.
I got more tea too, so because I'm still very tired and I don't think an energy drink is going to be good for my anxiety. But I wouldn't mind seeing more Emmas. Yeah, sure. You know what? We're gonna draw a sexy evil whistle. So let me just edit the stream title. Here we go. Evil smexy woman and latex dress. Let's go! Hell yeah. Let's fucking go. Hell yeah. Cool. Boop. Cool. But yeah. Let's go! Cool. Totally seeing all my secrets anyway when I import stuff, but that's okay. That's okay. Let's try and make this look more evil. Yeah. Secrets, yeah. I mean, if you guys are good to me today, then I might show you something that I've been working on. But only if you've been good. So, we'll have to see about that. Oop. Yep. So, it all depends. But you're usually very good to me, so hopefully that won't change today. How are you guys today? The weekend, boys. Have anything interesting planned or anything coming up? It's just the start of the weekend, so that's still a weekend too. Yeah, I know you gotta work. That's oof. But damn. That hopefully means that you have some days off later. Hopefully. I hope so. She has some long ass ears because she's an high elf. High elf motherfuckers. I'm going to a birthday later today. Ooh! Ah, nice. I hope you're gonna have a good time. Hope that's cake. Oh, cake. Monday's my day off. Ooh, that's nice. Then it pays off in the end. But yeah. It is the weekends. Not that it's much different for myself. My weekdays and weekends are pretty much the same, but yeah, Ken's also at work, so I had a late day yesterday and had to continue today. That's the mood. It is. But we're thriving. I can't talk. We're living. We're live. We're doing the arts. And maybe we can talk some D&D. Because I might just talk all about my stuff. Oh yeah. We're doing some D&D art, so why not talk some D&D? Oof. Let's leave it alone. So I can't really talk that much about Emma's because she's in a current campaign. Would that go like? Yeah, sure. Let's put it in front of the mic. But I can talk about some other things. Got really fucking long hair, and I love her. I think she was actually one of the first NPCs I made for the campaign. What's your biggest pet peeve in D&D? That's a really, really good question. What's your guys' biggest pet peeve? I mean, there's always like the classic toxic players, toxic DMs. But that's a whole fucking rant. Biggest pet peeve. You're gonna have multiple replies. True, huh? I mean, there's always the toxic players and the toxic DMs. That's always like a fuck off, go play Skyrim, kinda dealios. This hair is funky as fuck. Hold on, brain trying to work. I think it's mostly like if players don't know like what their character are. My biggest pet peeve is that I have to wait so long to get started. Fucking same, dude. Same. I just wanna play some D&D. Oh, yes. Boy. Yeah, I mean, that's one for sure. But it's always like a hassle to like figure out people's schedules and trying to make everything work together. That's always a big one. That's a big eye. Make it a little smaller. That's a good one. That's a really, really good one. But yeah, I really don't. It annoys me when people don't know the character. Not necessarily like, I don't know what my character can do because I am new, so I don't know the character sheet. But when you've been playing a character for X amount of time and you're just like, oh, by the way, I have this really cool skill that can help my party a lot. I'm not gonna do it though. Like, be a team player, please. Yikes, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. Don't look! Don't look! Avoid your gaze! Avoid the gaze. No. I want the gaze. That's better. Not really a must though. But yeah, generally just players that aren't there to play as a team. Players who are just there to get their own experience in. Like, I get that there's character arcs and you want your character to experience something really cool or some character development or their story or you name it. But in a D&D setting, we're all the main characters. Characters are arcs. Wow, let me learn to talk today. Character arcs are always welcome. Exactly. So, like, it's really, really nice to have some character arcs and in general just, yes. Let me know about your character and let's fuck up those people who traumatized you or whatever, but it's not always gonna be about you. Give space. Let other people have their moments. Like, you don't always have to be the one who speaks. Or, wow, I can't draw today. I hate this. What is happening? Let me just delete this. So yeah, players who aren't team players. That's a big oof. Players who don't respect DMs is also a big no. Just DM is fucking god. They're running the game. Respect what they say, please. Not because like I want everyone to respect everything I say because I am God, but yeah, I feel like I'm rambling. Trying to do art and talking at the same time is hard. If you didn't want to be a team player, then don't play D&D. Exactly, that's just my point. Yeah, I have a tiny dog that really wants to get in my room, but he scared my rabbit. So, oh no, can't have a scared whippet. God dang it, dog. It's been so long since I've drawn Emos. Fuck. Poor bunny, yeah. Oh, it's okay. Let's give her some jewelry just because. I also have tea. This is good cold. Why does this look weird? She's fine now. She's a little angry now, but other than that, she's fine again. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good to hear. Let me just snatch this. That's better. It's good to hear. What's the rabbit's name? What is her name? The little bonbonners. It's I call her Reggie in English. Aw, Reggie. Hold on, I'm gonna ding my tea. Reggie, oh my god, so cute. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Very cute. How did you get into D&D? How did it happen? I can't remember if it was my friend or cat actually. Because I had a friend who was into D&D and then I was like, hey, what the fuck is that? And they just explained a little bit and then I just went totally bonkers into it. But Kat also was like, hey, there's this really cool show and it's really nice. I think you should watch it. I think you really like it. I was just like, no, what the fuck? These episodes are 4 hours long and there's already so many. What? Fast forward like a few months later and I'm addicted to Critical Role. So, yeah. But actually, me right now, yeah. But actually, I think the first time I got introduced to it was like years ago. when I was on talking with this guy. Um, yeah, yikes. Flashbacks. And he was really into the Adventure Zone. He's like, "Oh, you need to listen to Adventure Zone. It's so good." And I gave it a try, and I was just like, I don't fucking understand anything that's happening. I can't do this, so I dropped it very quickly. I think I listened to like 4 episodes, and I was just, no, I can't. Males! I know. Ugh, yeah. Nah, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. I have nothing against him. Just didn't work out. So, I think that was the first introduction to D&D. But otherwise, my first quote-unquote DM, we had a one player session. It was really strange. Looking back at it, the fuck. So that was like my introduction to it, and then we had some sessions afterwards together with Kat actually, but it didn't work out because again it didn't work out. Said the queer. Yeah. No, I was just like I don't think I'm homo. I don't think I have any romantic feelings at all for anyone, so maybe dating isn't the right thing. Just didn't know like how that worked at that time. But that's okay. Oh, I did hear the bee. So then I just found a place where I could read the player's handbook, and I just read it through and learned how to make character sheets and just went absolutely fucking bonkers into it. And then Kat got into it, and I was like, well, I really want to play, but there's no one who wants to DM. Like, searching online, it was just like, nobody wants to DM. Nobody wants to DM. People only want to play. So then I was just like, well... Oh, she's missing eyebrows. That's what's wrong. That's what's wrong. So then I looked into it a little bit more. And then I'm just gonna fucking start my own campaign because I don't understand how modules work. So I'm just gonna make my own. So I just started making my own universe, my own world, and then I started working like backwards. Okay, what is the main villain and what's their like goal and how does that affect the world, and like watched a lot of videos on how to actually make a campaign. And yeah, just went really deep with it for 2 months planning, and then I just started a campaign. Big mistake, because fuck, don't just start a campaign with some people that you don't really talk with. Start a campaign with your friends. Start out with some of your best friends, and just that will definitely help on the anxiety, because fuck, I had so much anxiety for a very long time. She looks too kind. But as my motto is, we live and we learn. Let's do a little bit of this. I'm so nervous too, to be honest. That I understand. I completely understand. The first one's always awkward. Trying to like compare to make that. But the first one just have to get over it. Like Kat is also like, I'm so nervous. Like, how am I supposed to like know everything and be in charge and keep track of everything? And it's just like, just do it. You'll only learn if you actually do it, and just do it and make mistakes. That's that's one of the best advice I can give. But you know, at blah 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 blah. How about I just speak gibberish the rest of the stream? um, I mean, at the end of the days, we're just a bunch of bones in a meat suit trying to have fun, right? Exactly, and we're all friendly creatures, all good pals. So, and I feel like in Cat's group, no offense to my other groups at all, because all my groups are usually very very good too at it. But I feel like I miss doing D&D with my friends. Start up some shit, my dude. Start up a campaign and invite your friends. Just make a Discord or a Instagram group chat and just invite your friends and say, hey, let's fucking play some D&D, motherfuckers. Gays, and thems. He, she, they, game, they, all of them. Let's play some fucking dice rolls, yes? And then just do something. I encourage playing D&D. And I feel like everyone can DM. Everyone can DM. You don't necessarily have to know everything, because everything is in the books, man. Everything is online. If you don't know how a mechanic works, look it up while you're playing the game. That's okay. I've done that so many times because I still don't know how grappling works and how to get out of it, and like some spells I don't necessarily understand. So heck it, I think everyone should try and DM and like see what it's like to be in control, have the power. So I think you should just get some friends. Figure something out, man. Just do it. I mean, I think being a DM could be right up my alley. Probably. For me, it's very much I'm a control freak at times, so I really really like knowing everything, because also anxiety. So I like to know what's coming up and what's gonna happen. So that's really really nice for my anxiety. um, so it can definitely have some good benefits. I love being DM because oh shit. But I like to experience being a player first though, so I know what like in game etc. That's fair. Definitely don't have to. I I didn't play as a player that much before I DM'd. So yeah, it has both its benefits and faults, because every time I feel like annoyed at my players, I'm like, well, I can't know if it's because it's just difficult for the player because I haven't done it. So it could definitely be a good idea to have tried both. Yeah. Love being a DM because the control part is dope. Exactly. And if you just say, hey, you know what? My pet bunny is a fucking god. You better respect her. Then that's just how it is. And that's fucking awesome. I love that. There's a little bit of leg here. You know? I definitely like that too, because in my game I made up gods too, and like made up a whole system of like how stuff worked, and it's just yes. Yes. I definitely like that too. You and me both, Ricky. And again, if you're gonna like DM a game, you don't have to make everything up. That's a whole lot of fucking work. I mean, I worked for my last campaign, the one that's got dropped. I worked non-stop for 2 months only on that campaign and the world setting and the plot and character arcs and stuff. That's a lot of fucking work, especially if you also have a job or school or a life. Jeez, yeah. So we might I might spill some beans about that later, because I really, really, really want to talk about my drop campaign world. So it is a lot of work. So you can definitely just take a module and play that, and there's so much free content online, so you don't even have to spend a single penny on anything. I have encouraged my player to make their character sheets. Ooh, hell yeah! Hell yeah! Get some D&D up in here, boys. I'm gonna drink some tea. That's nice. What campaign are you gonna do? Are you gonna do a homebrew or a module or a bit of both? Mix. I swear my brain is jumping places today. So sorry if words are hard. But what are you gonna play? If you wanna say, of course. Maybe it's a secret. We're mixing it up with a little bit of everything. Ooh, nice. Nice. But yeah, there's like a ton of free content online. So I'm pretty sure if you even like just spend a little bit of time looking it up, you could definitely find a whole campaign setting and like adventure for free online, which is pretty cool. I find a lot of my quests online, and then just mixing it up a little bit. Like there were one that my players has already played through, like a wizard tower, and the monsters are just mixed up with what was canon in my universe and what like was relevant to the plot, and just change like the what's it called, like the cause of the big bad evil of this tower to fit into the plot. I really like the pub crawl idea brought up in the last stream. Me too. Oh, it's so cool. Maybe I can't do it right now because stream stuff. But maybe if you could, like, if you have a note of your like D&D stuff, a document of that, maybe note down to in session 0 tell Captain you want that in the campaign. Because that could definitely be fun. Because we're gonna have a session 0, and we're gonna have as Plapalapa. Oof, true. Yes. So she's gonna take like suggestions of what we want in the campaign. So yeah, we need some bonding. Yeah, we do need that friendship sailing. I ain't mad at this. At all. Gonna see some secrets again. Are you ready? Ooh. If I can hit the button. Ooh, secrets. How does that shoe? Oh, that's some tall shoes. I didn't trace this pose, by the way. Just looking at how shoes work. Again, we were talking. I can draw one shoe, so yeah. Show secrets again. You have to be nice. I mean, I actually have to have Emma's. Did you see it? I once made a hole in a wall very interesting in one of my sessions. Oh fuck! Wow! A hole? How did that you made a hole interesting. I want to hear that story. There was a time where, like, that was at the very beginning, I made a temple that my players was running through, and while looking at some of the statues that were in there, one of the players rolled like a nat 1. So we made a canon that they were really, really interested in stones. Like every time afterwards we would see any statues or pebbles on the floor, they would just go, "Ooh, rocks," and I'd be very fascinated by it. How does faces work? This design is used either too angled. This is turned up a little bit. Ah, better. Oh yes. We all get distracted by shiny rocks now and then. True. True. It actually just happened in Critical Role's Campaign 3. No, not really a spoiler, it was just, hey, you see this creature with a rock in its mouth and it's running away. And the natural thinking is, let's just leave it alone, it's too fast anyways, but nah. Of course we had to chase it down. In a different campaign, I was in the party, received a note, and the DM made people one by one roll to read it, but everyone rolled so low they could only make out a few words. Ah, no, that sucks. Ah, that must be so much work for the DM though to just have it dropped on the floor. Oh, that's sad. For some reason, I'm such a good storyteller that the hole in the wall got so interesting. Ah, that's amazing. Oh, I would love to have you as a DM, Riggy. That sounds amazing. Only one person rolled high enough to read it, so we made it canon that they were the only one who could read. Oh man, that's so funny. I actually had that in mind too because I'm going to play a wizard, and I was like, hey, how does an illiterate wizard work? Because that could be funny as fuck. Just like, hey, I'm a level 16 wizard and I never learned how to read. I don't know. I have so limited ideas for characters that the smallest things just make me cheerful. But fuck yeah. Oh, have one person who can read. That's amazing. I hope I get to play soon again because I really hope that our group can play next weekend because I have things I want to happen. While at DM, I have to play a half elf barbarian, and it's so funny. Oh yes, half elf barbarian. Yes. Oh, that's so funny. That's a really really interesting combo. We do love a good DM PC. I do love my boy Mural too. He's the reason why I'm gonna play a fucking wizard. Whoops! Play a wizard. Finally gonna play. I think the sketch is pretty much done. Let me just make this a little more refined. I actually think it's in the Adventure Zone. No. Graduation. There is a high elf barbarian, because there is a barbarian that does magic. So he's like a wizard barbarian, which is just yes. Whew. All of my wizard and himbo needs are being met. Even though he's a fucking little twink, but the idea is there. The idea is there. I think I'm ready to do some line art. Whew, this is where it when you really like a sketch and you have to line art it, it becomes interesting. So let's just close her so she's not staring at you guys. Merge these. Is that too thick? Nah. But yeah, I hope we can get to play because I have some stuff. I really love seeing your work. Oh, thank you! I'm glad that it's entertaining. It's really hard to draw and talk at the same time, which I realized watching back the last stream because, oof, the art that I made there is fucking awful. I hate it. So that's why I wanted to make new art of Ask. But we just drawing a hot evil woman instead. That's also really nice. But yeah, I hope I get to DM my campaign because I have stuff. I actually have stuff also including Lucy, so it's also funny playing human because when you're in the dark places they can't see anything. Yeah, Genasi's, like Earth Genasi's also don't have dark vision. So because Kat had a plan of another campaign at first, and I was gonna play a Earth Genasi, and everyone else was like elves and whatever. So they all have dark vision except me. I was like, oh. But yeah. I was just like, oh, I have to go buy some torches, otherwise I can't see anything. I think I want to make her nose more like this. Yeah, some of the races are interesting. Morty. Oh, now it's not warm anymore. Yikes. What? The curse of hot beverages strikes again. Ah, in here, it has struck me. Also once had a player who played a half-orc barbarian that was scared of tight places. Oh, baby. Oh. Oh. Did you put them in tight places then, you awful DM? That seems like a too tempting opportunity to just put in front of the DM. Just here, let me give your character some trauma. That's what I did to Kat's current PC. Just like, oh, no, he just had a happy childhood and he just grew up in a little tribe with his moms and he had a bird and I did a time Good. Get some trauma on those players. But he was just, oh, I'm just having such a good life and it's just fine and I'm just out to make some money and that's how I met these people. I'm drinking tea, that's why I'm not drawing. I'll finish this. So, can't have happy. No. Why not take this perfectly good fighter boy and turn him into a warlock? I have a feeling that DMs are the original trolls, Kappa. They can be. I often change my plans depending on my players. So if my players didn't want to do what I told them to do, or very strongly hinted at that you do, then maybe things just change and accidents happen. I have changed the main plot a few times in my campaign, to be honest, so that's okay. T-burp. What the heck, prograde? Stop. Yes. Oof, I have to draw some really long, almost straight lines. My funniest moment was when my fiance was playing a halfling and was thrown around by another player. Aww, baby. DM art. He's a character for you. Lived a good happy life. Oh yeah, and also everything she knows is a lie. Whoopsie. Here, have a happy life, but also the past 5 years of your life, your mom has been a fucking succubus. So has been replaced by a succubus. It is what it is. It surely is. Oh, love to fuck off some shit. Look, I didn't have a happy childhood, so why should any of you have a happy life? Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. But and also your fiance hired the party to kill you. It's fine. You know, it's the life of a tiefling princess. A tiefling dragonborn princess. Let's see if we can do this in one. Wow, fucking hell. Reggie! Joke's on you, this line was almost straight anyways. It's fine. Thank you for saying that. Oof. Oops, my fingers slipped. Oof. Yeah, big oof. Let's see if I can do this again and nobody jump scares me. Huh. Almost made it. This is bad, but... I just love to make some chaos in an otherwise peaceful life. Hence, Emma's. Because why should anyone have anything nice in a world that I created? Why? It probably doesn't really like go this way. It probably like should be more like here. But heck it. I will fight Emma's with my bare fists. I'd like to see you try. Emma's right now. I do be a floating head. She do. She do. It's the most powerful form she could take. Honestly, I'm excited for when not that I'm excited that to be done with the campaign, but I'm excited for the campaign to be done, so I can just talk about things that I've kept secret for 3 years. Fuck, I was talking to Kat about it the other day, and I was like, because she can't fucking keep any secrets, so she's told me some things about her campaign, and then she was like, wait, we have been playing for 3 years, and you have been keeping these things for yourself for that long. The party when Emma's isn't behind a bad thing that happens. It's like, it must be Emma's doing this. It must. It must all be connected to her. It's so funny. It's like, oh, kids are being kidnapped in another city that's like across the world from where the other thing happened. That must be Emma's. It must be her. Surprise Pikachu face. Yep. Oh, that's gonna be some good plot twists. Surprise. It was a hack. Wasn't even a mouse. But it was fun to make you guys think it was. But yeah, I have so many fucking secrets in my little noggin that I just want out. But I have to wait. Emma's backwards is some, and some things do be adding up. Fuck, Andy's cracking the code. She's cracking my campaign. Oh, sorry, they're cracking my campaign. I have fucking words today. They cracked the case. Shit, my whole campaign is spoiled. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is this a thumb? It must be a thumb. Okay. I don't even remember what the fuck I drew. And he's cracking the case. Perception check! Nat 20! Oh no! They're adding it all together! And we don't even have the note taker in chat. Shit! That's some mad skills right there. Get some boobers. Let me do a booba swoop. I can't do a booba swoop. And try again. Booba swoop. What? You're free to do that. I'm gonna metagame and steal that. Oh! I have to go now, but you guys have an amazing stream. Thank you so much, and thank you for being here. I hope you have a good time at the birthday and eat all the cake. Fuck, that's not what I wanted. Bye bye. Have a nice time. 1 booba. 2 booba. They're a little flat, but that's okay. They are being squished by a dress. Stop it. Well, boobs do get squished in a latex dress, exactly. So it okay. It makes sense. Now we have to do a really long swoop. We have to go all of this. Shit. Okay, let's do this. Ah, my iPad moved. Is that good enough? Can no one see that? I think, oh, I almost did it. Fuck. I have to redo this. Excuse me. Go away. Program I didn't ask to get opened. Oh, burps. Oh my god, I'm making so many noises. Body noises today. Shit. I'm also starting to sweat. Shit. But yeah, D&D, guys. I spat on my screen. I have plans. I have plans for Lucy too. I was meant to put it into last session, but it got a little hectic all of a sudden, so that had to wait. Try this again. Yeah. It's fine. It fine. Do some more swoops. Fuck, I hate doing straight lines. Anything straight is just fuck. It's not my style, bro. Me and Lucy all the time. Aren't you tired of being nice? Don't you just want to go ape shit? Yeah. I feel like it might happen, and I'm terrified. Anything straight is just oof. Yeah. Yeah. There are a few things in this life that are great as straight. Very few. But yeah, Lucy. Shit. Let's merge all of these, yeah. I feel like anytime, any fucking time, she'll crack. I need to actually fuck. Okay. That looks pretty okay, I think. Maybe I don't like this though. No, come back. Thank you. It's gonna be a little complicated. Like so. And then so focused right now. Shit. It's fine. Can just fix this. I can still see it. Need a longer one. Nope. It's always the quiet ones. Like Lucy that just is the most apeshit crazy. Oh no. Oh no, I'm ready. Fuck, okay. That's gonna be interesting to see with what's gonna happen next if she's gonna lose it soon. Damn, shit's about to go down. Down, down. Da, 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 da. You heard it here first, folks. Shit's about to happen. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna have to take off my hoodie. Cannot hear anything. So if you're scaring me with any sound alerts, I can't hear it because I'm taking off my hoodie. I'm so sweaty. What the heck? Oh, I should have brought some snacks. I don't have it. And headphones are back on. Nice. Are you drinking water out there? You should totally drink some water right now.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
I almost spat out my water. Thank you for that. Good one, good one. I was like, someone should play it. I should probably see if I can play it myself, but Andy gotcha. Andy gotcha. Fucking shit. Cool. But do you guys want to hear about my dead campaign? Listen to a DM talk about their world that they spent 3 months prepping for and then nothing happened. Yeah? Yes. Okay. Let me just make this one fucking perfect. So, secret projects I'm doing involves a lot of world building. So I built a whole world, a whole system, a magic system, made 2 new races, made gods, made a political system, made the whole religion, how things work, and a whole world. And I thought that would be a shame that no one gets to experience this for a very long time. So how about I do a D&D campaign in this setting? And so I asked some people if they wanted to do it, and they were very interested because who doesn't want to fucking play D&D? So we had a high elf fighter, a wood elf druid, and a drow monk. Because in this world, there isn't any other races than elves, humans. Yeah, that's basically it. Because of plot, which was gonna happen in the campaign, but well. And where do I even start with this? Oh my god, because I talked to Ken about it, and she obviously already knew a lot about it because she was in the campaign. Where do I even start? So, the campaign setting that I had, it started out a few years after there has been a war in the world. And I actually want to show you a world map real quick. I just need to... Okay, you might see some secrets now because I need to go into my gallery and see if I can find the shit. So I made a lot of stuff. I even made a fucking solar system. But that's beside the point. There's a lot of lines here. You don't need all of these lines. Can I remove some of these? Oh well. But this is the world. I even have like how it looks when it's a map. But the war was because let me fucking paint. the campaign took place in, whoa, that's a thick boy. Took place in Morganite. Morganite? Yeah, Morganite. I keep forgetting. Ooh, yeah. So it was taking place here, and specifically actually here, and this is the capital. And there were war because some people in the cities like owned land. For example, a person from this city right here owned land over here, and that was kinda against what the gods had intended, because the rumor was that 12 dragons made this world and then divided it into 12 countries, which is all this, and then they had to rule over them as gods, and they each had to like protect and make sure that each of their land was as they wanted it to. So for example, some dragons might be very into blessing the harvest, or into making sure that miners were safe in caves or whatever. So it was very much against people for like, okay, if you live in Morganite and you have landed pyrite, that would be dumb, because that's against what we have agreed. Because you are from Morganite, you should not own something that's not in Morganite. So that was the war, and the war ended with an agreement of them agreeing that nobody should own land that's not in your own country. So anyone who had land in a different country would lose it, and then it would be sold, and those money would go to the country. So this land, the money from that would go to pyrite, not to the previous owner. And that pissed off some people, but that's for a later plot. So that war just happened, and it's just after that the campaign started. Yeah. And I want to show you another map, because I made so many maps. So this is like the more detailed map of the setting that I had. And as you can see, this is Morganite, and like this is this. I spent so much time on this, you guys, and I'm so sad, but it's okay. Things happen, and that's fine. So the campaign starts in Wolfpine, up here, where, damn, yeah, I go fucking deep when I'm a DM for a homebrew campaign, because it's just so much fun, like making up your own stuff. This became story time rather than me doing art, because I have to show you these things. So it started in Wolfpine, where the fighter and the monk lived, and they eventually found the druid like right outside of the city in a temple, because the monk and the fighter was told to go to the woods and like see something. They're supposed to retrieve a fellow monk who had seen like gone crazy basically, and ran into the forest. So they were meant to retrieve them, and the fighter was there because the forest was owned by his dad, because he is the mayor of the city. So he was like, well, your dad owns this and we're not allowed to go in there without his permission, so please escort our fellow monk in there so we can retrieve our crazy student. So they did, and then they met the... It just looked a little weird, that's okay. So they met the druid, and the monk that they were meant to find, they found him, and he discovered that there were a relic in this forest temple, and he stole it. And right after he stole it, he disappeared. So these three people are just like, well, fuck. What do? Because he just fucking disappeared. So they like try to go back and figure it out, and I don't exactly remember how they decided to stay together, but they did. That's not what I wanted. So they stayed together for a little bit, and long story short, stuff happened, blah blah blah. They ended up trying to do some quests to get. Oh yeah, they wanted to get the city's help to try and like look into this guy and why he disappeared and where he went, but the blah blah blah, the city mayorship didn't want to help unless you filled out an application, and the application was 300 gold. Because after the war, the city has been very busy with stuff, and they didn't want to just take on every citizen's complaint about, oh, my crops aren't growing, I want magic to help it make it better. So they made it that, okay, you need to pay 300 gold to make in an application, and then we'll look at it. It might not be accepted, but we will look at it. So our new heroes were sent out to collect 300 gold pieces, and they were looking up on a quest board some things they could do, and one of them would give them, I think it was 600 gold pieces if they cleared out a mansion for ghosts and ghouls. So that's what they took. And then at the end of the quest, when they had completed it, they ended up getting the mansion for themselves, because the deed to the place was just laying in front of the door with a pile of money. So they were kinda, well, you have a house now. you have to live together. So that's what they did, and afterwards they were kinda yeah, it's like, well, you have a house now. Afterwards they decided to just walk around, and the fighter had a friend, a beautiful woman. Unlikely roommates, yeah. They had a roommate. No, now we're gonna look at all my art, because I want to show her. That's not my art. I want to show. There she is. I love my beautiful, beautiful woman. She was, let's just call it friends. A little more than friends, ma'am. I know. A little more than friends with the obviously gay fighter. So they were doing stuff. So she came up to the party and said, "Hey, I need your help. My brother is in danger, and I need you to save him. He has been falsely accused of using dangerous magic, which is, long story short, it's just illegal magic without a magic license, basically, because you need a license to use magic in this world. So he was gonna be sent off to this kind of like concentration camp where they take magic users and they take away their magic. Yeah, and she obviously didn't. Oh my god, I'm spitting everywhere. She didn't want that to happen to her brother, so they went off to save him. They went to another quest that would involve helping a city guard escort these. Yeah, bad times. They would help escort these. What the fuck happened over here? Oh, that's the. Okay. They would help escort the prisoners to this. I call it neutralization camp. And their plan was basically, well, accidents happen. Maybe an accident happens while we're helping escort these prisoners. Well, an accident kind of happened. they were attacked by kobolds, and one guard that they were traveling with died. So they didn't even have to fake that something happened. Something actually happened. So he died due to some misplaced magic and just pure fucking chaotic kobolds. So they ended up deciding, yes, we need to. Yeah, this is a long one. This is just what they did in campaign. I'm not even at my fucking plot yet. That's too red. There we go. So after he died, they were like, well, accidents has already happened. Why don't we just do what we intended on and free the prisoners? So they freed the prisoners, which weren't only Alof's brother, it was also, I think, 3 other people. And they were like, okay, why are you in here? What have you done? And they all decided, well, these are basically just innocent people who were at the wrong time, so maybe they deserve another chance. So they let them all go. And how do I explain this? I need to show you another art. I need to show you more art. There she is. In this world, there isn't like tieflings or dragonborns, but a kind of mix of them is my own homebrew race. And they kind of look like tieflings. This is like an example, and she will come up later. She's very important. I love her very, very much. But there were, I think, 2 people that were like her that they released. Beautiful, thank you. I love her so much. They were like these dragon kind of people, and they released them. So when they returned and they told everything, and they got paid for their job even though they were not successful at all, then they returned to the tavern where the quest was given, and they were approached by this beautiful that I just showed you. And she told them, because their story to the quest giver was, we were attacked by kobolds, we couldn't do anything, so the captain died and the prisoner escaped. We couldn't do anything. That was their story. So she approached the party and said, I know what really happened and I need your help. And the party was just like, well, the fuck? Okay. Sure. What do you need? So she said, I need you to escort me to the capital. And I will pay you. I will pay you lots of gold if you do so. And I'll even rent the horses for us to go there. So they agreed on that. Because as level 3 adventurers just starting out a new life, you just take on the quests. So they agreed to escort her to Morganite City. And on the way, they learned that she was one of those dragon people. And she was in hiding because in some countries they hunt those dragon people. And she was kind of running away from that, and so she was in hiding, disguised as a human this whole time. Ooh, I love Emma so much. And she was basically traveling to go to a sanctuary in the capital. Don't hurt the baby. No, because I didn't get to it. No. She was gonna be okay. No worries. Just kidding. So they figured out that she was this dragon person, But they were like, well, that's cool enough. We you haven't hurt us, and you're cool. That's fine. We don't mind. Fucking hell. There you go. So they escorted her to the city, and they did stuff in the city that's not important. That was just for fun for my players. But when they went to the sanctuary to, like, complete this request of her, the whole sanctuary had been lifted up from the ground and disappeared. And there were no clues of magic. Literally no one knew what had happened. The sanctuary has just up and left. So yeah, I come up with some fucked up shit sometimes. So the party decided, well, what the fuck, we're gonna figure out why and where this happened. Little baby, you don't have to pay us, that's okay, we didn't complete it. You are a friend now, you can travel with us back, everything's fine. We're gonna figure out what the fuck happened. So that's kind of where the campaign ended. So the party never realized or figured out what actually happened, and only Kat knows what happened because I told her. So basically what happened to the sanctuary is that there is these people, this organization called Blue Crown. And what Blue Crown does is research in beholders. And if you don't know, beholders are this D&D monster that's a floaty thing with a lot of eyes. Should I make it blue or purple? The dress. Because her whole thing is blue and purple. And her eyes, and oh my god, I can't zoom out on her reference. Or it could be gold. It could be gold, that could be cool. I can try out some stuff. Ooh, look, ooh. Why not both? I don't know if I can do that, though. Because, like, latex isn't really, like, ombre-esque. That'll be weird, I think. I mean, I can try. Let me just color swap her boot. No. Okay. Focus time. Like so? Oop. Marpe? Marpe, marpe? Your call. That is true. I can do a little bit of... So we can do a little bit of... Gold is cool. But that's also okay. Because I love shading gold. We'll use blue and purple for jewelry. True. True, true, true. So I could do a little bit of... like this. Gold's gonna look red though, yeah. That's what I'm thinking too. It might not look that much latex. I can try. Gold latex. Oof. I think I'm gonna go gold, yeah. Let's go gold, baby! And I think I'm just gonna keep it all purple too. Keep it simple. So yeah, the organization Blue Crown was researching beholders, which are these floaty creatures with eyeballs. That's very classic D&D. Very scary but interesting creatures. And they were also researching how they did the floaty thing that they do, and in doing so they figured out how to make big things float. So they just figured out how to make a whole fucking part of a city float. So spoiler alert, that's what they did. And the reason they did that is very long, and we'll come to that. Yeah. But this organization was also doing a lot of other things, and I was gonna have my party kinda get some clues about Blue Crown and then end up infiltrating their base somehow. And in the base, they would learn that it's... I have a battle map. Can I show you guys that? Maybe I could show you guys. Aerosol, there we go. Excuse me. I didn't save it. Never mind. But I had this base of theirs where they were basically putting out almost like flyers of, hey, do you need money? Then you can get mad money if you help us with our science. And also another point is that the Drow people were very rare and a very kind of new race. People didn't really know where they came from or how they originated. They were just suddenly there and nobody knew how or why or what the fuck. Because that has plot to it. So it's very interesting that one of our players was a Drow. So I had to build some story behind that, because the player character, the Drow monk, couldn't remember their past. All they remember is waking up in the forest and someone finding them, and they had lost their arm, and they couldn't remember like what happened or anything from before that. So I had to come up with some good old plot for that, so I fucking did. Hence the 2 months planning. So, Blue Crown was hiring sneaky, yeah. I'd like to put in like all of the characters in some way. So for example, the fighter, his dad was the mayor of the starting city, and also he would be very important later, which will come in the story. And the druid had also a little bit of plot with the forest that he was in, because he was left behind by his clan and he didn't know why, but that would also come later. So Blue Crown would basically just hire anybody who needed money, and what they would do, yeah, little baby, but he had new friends. They would hire anybody who would need money, and they would put them in this camp almost, where they would test them and inject them with things, and just like, hey, it's just science project, it's not harmful at all, and test them, figure stuff out. And then like the top tier 15 of these, normally elves, they were mostly elves, would be upgraded to another program where they would in the building be transferred to the basement, where there were these almost training grounds. Let me take this off. And in this training ground, they would basically be brainwashed to thinking that they need to be a fighter, they need to be the best fighter, they need to accomplish these things, and it's really important. And they would be there for a very, very long time, so they would like almost forget that the real world exists. And yeah, it's a little fucked up, but why not? We need that fucked up to get some motivation to murder some folks. Excuse me, I dropped my pen. Where did it go? Oh, way over there. Holy moly, yeah, it gets worse. It gets worse. Hold on. I have to pick up my pen. So, these elves like get into this program of getting to be fighters, and they learn to like melee fight, and some of them learn a little bit of magic. And don't worry, things can always get worse. They can. Piss off the DM enough, and it can surely get worse. So they were fighting and training and like becoming strong, and some of them were like injected with different kind of DNA, like altering them, and most of them ended up becoming drow looking. So they got dark skin and red eyes, they got like dark vision, they all learned a little bit of magic, they learned special fighting skills, and all of this is because... Should I leave you on a cliffhanger and go pee now? I'm very tempted. What time is it? Meanie, I know. It's only like 2. Yeah, I'm gonna go pee real fast. And I'll come right back. There you go. Um, I'm back, and I have snacks. I have nuts. So, I'm numb.
Hello there.
Oh fucking shit! Hello. I was like, who is talking? I'm all alone. Why is someone talking? Thanks, Andy. Thanks. Um. So yeah, they eventually made these drow creatures because drow have fucking troll. Drow have dark vision. Drow can do magic, and they are strong. They can learn very easily. So their goal was to investigate and like discover a thing called the Elder Layer, which is a really nasty place where deep, deep, deep inside the Elder Layer is something called the Elder Brain. And if you look it up, it's basically just a big old brain that's alive. Um, and Blue Crown's mission was to investigate this and like learn more and figure out what the fuck. They wanted to be the first to figure out what the fuck is up with this Elder Brain. So they sent in Drow to get closer and fight beholders to get close. And some of them were pretty successful in this. Um, and spoiler alert, one of these were the origin of the drow monk of the party, the one of our heroes. Um, but sometimes they weren't always successful. Sometimes they would get really, really hurt during these battles against beholders and other creatures that was down there. And our hero, former life of the hero, he was a really, really good fighter. And he went into the Elder Layer and he fought beholders. He killed beholders, and he ended up fighting the Elder Brain. But he got really, really hurt. He lost his arm in this battle, and with this, the folks behind Blue Crown was just like, you lost an arm, you lost the battle, you are useless to us. So, he got dumped in the forest and gassed with a specifically mutated gas that would make people forget everything. So he wasn't the first. So every drow that they have previously encountered had been in this program, had been a fighter, and had fought against beholders and possibly the Elder Brain, and had all been damaged or proven quote unquote useless, so they had been dumped in the forest and gassed to forget everything. So even our little mama Elaf and her quote unquote brother had also been fighters. Wow, yeah. So that's where Drow came from. So even Elaf and her brother, they weren't like biological siblings, but they woke up together. They had been fighters. I have nuts, so hold on. Oh dang. Yeah, big plot twist. So, that's where Drow come from. And that was gonna be a whole thing of like, oh, the monk figured out that he used to be a big fighter and he was just tossed. So that's why he knew how to fight, because he was trained to it. But that was not all that Blue Crown was doing, because they were also doing this whole thing of moving some parts of cities. And what is that emote? That looks very sad. Poor sad. Aw. They were also moving some cities and cities around, and in total they moved 5 cities and the sanctuary. Like, just lifted it from the ground and levitated away. And the party was also gonna figure that out, because they were gonna get some coordinates for some places, and then they were gonna go, and then they were gonna see, oh shit, this city is fucking gone. And the reason for this is, drumroll, the racism. Because Blue Crown isn't just some random people doing experiments for fun. They get funded by people to do their research, because otherwise they can't afford to have like a big fancy laboratory and have 200 elves stored in a place and do more research and DNA testing and whatever. So they get funded, and one of their most reliable funders and biggest funder is, big surprise, the mayor of Wolfpine, who is the fighter boy's dad. So he's basically saying, hey, I'm giving you all of this money, so you should research these things. Oh, yes. So he was telling them what they should research. And one of the things that he wanted them to research was beholders, so they could eventually levitate parts and whole cities away, because he's a fucking racist bitch. He hates wood elves because they're not pure elves. He hates fucking these other dragon people because they're not elves. Elves is clearly the superior race. So anything that's not a pure high elves should be eradicated. So he just paid them to take all of these dragon people away, because he didn't want to look at them anymore. Basically. So that's also why he was really, very hella fucking racist against when the fighter boy brought his new elf friends home, because there were a wood elf and a drow in his home. And can you imagine the surprise on the dad's face when a creation of his, like, organization was in his house, a creation that was built to be a fighter that suddenly had failed was in his house. Oh boy, he was not happy. So yeah. Is that some salt? Yes, salt. I'm gonna get some more nuts because I'm hungry. So, my idea was that the party was gonna figure out that they were experimenting on elves and making them different races, and figuring this out would be how they would go into the basement of this facility. They would see that there were 260 tubes of half-orcs, because they had tested on humans and half-elves and putting on DNA into them, making them half-orcs. So they were going to figure out that they wanted to put these 260 orcs into a pod and launch it into the world and just release them. That's a long time ago. Yeah, I built that in Minecraft. I built 260 pots in a room. um, and the reason behind this is because this racist motherfucker ass found a very, very old book. And this book was from the old world. And the story behind the old world. What? The story behind the old world is that before the 12 dragons, remember I told that in the very beginning of how the world was created? Before the 12 worlds, there were a different world. And this world was so far, like, in the past, that no living elf could remember if it was true or not. And in this world, there were all of these creatures and aberrations and monsters, and he just thought, this world sounds fucking amazing. Let me recreate it. So his life's purpose was to gain enough like wealth and acknowledgement that he could make this possible. And he could make this possible by being the fucking mayor. Let me get some of that. Yeah. So he just worked really hard to become the mayor and a really like pristine kind of man. So he could do this. So he did. So I also went through the monster manual, and every monster that had the classification of monsters, I noted down, because then it would have a reason to be in the world. It's always the politicians, isn't it? It is. It's the ones with the most power that fuck shit up. So yeah, went through the whole monster manual and Volo's Guide to Monsters to find every monster that has the monsters tag, so they would have a reason to be in the world. That was a long list, but I wanted to make it, I have it to make sense. And some of these monsters the party encountered, which was really fun. Damn, yeah. I did a lot of work for this campaign. But oh well. Sorry, I am making mouth noises. I am having a lot of saliva for some reason. So yeah, he wanted to create this world, and by doing this he had to put in these creatures. So he had to make them first, which he just like paid people to make the creatures for him, and yeah, that worked out fine. Just having the fucking biggest brain fart right now. What else? Oh yeah, so it was supposed to be like the party was gonna figure out that there were this mad scientist that was doing all of this, and they were gonna face off against her, and they were supposed to be, oh, like, you are doing all of these bad things, you should stop doing it because it's bad, and like, look at the elves, they're like forgetting their past, and look at our monk boys, is real bad. But then she would just be like, well, it's not really my choice, I'm just doing it because I enjoy the science behind it, we're really doing it because we're getting paid. And then they were like, well, who's paying you to do it? Oh, it's your dad. So they would figure out that, oh shit, it's his dad, and should we go kill him now? Or, yeah, should we, yeah, go kill him? That was gonna be like a whole plot twist of like, oh, it's your dad. So I had a lot planned that just never got to anything. So, like, I was talking to Kat about it and telling her all of this, and she was like, you're not my dad, not anymore, motherfucker. I was talking to Kat about it, and she was like, "Holy fucking shit! You did so much work for this, and in such little time. Please don't throw any of this away. Please use it." I was like, "Well, I can't just make a new campaign with all of this because it was very customized to the characters. So I'm just gonna use it for a book, yeah." I'm gonna make it a story plot of my third book. Have to make the two first, but you know, planning ahead. So I'm saving all of it, just using it for something else. Because it is in the same. Technically, it is in the same universe. I can just move it backwards a few years. That's fine. I can make it work. So nobody steal this. This is my property, copyright right now to me because I came up with it. Please don't steal my idea. Please. But yeah, like after my oh thank you. Because I did so much work for my first campaign, I told myself I will never ever do a full homebrew campaign again, because that's just too much work. And then I went ahead and did that. I. Yeah, it's a lot of work, but it's fun if you enjoy it. Never say never. Yeah. So, I'm probably gonna make more homebrew campaign because fuck, that's some good shit. I got to get ready for work. That's okay. Go get ready to get them mons. It was nice to have you here. Okay. Have fun streaming. Thank you. I will do my darndest bestest. Always lovely chilling. I will see you Monday. Hell yeah! Feel free to just DM me anytime. Let's talk some more D&D. It's always nice. But we'll definitely see you Monday. I have some big, of course, I have some big surprise for Monday, so I will be happy to see you there. Oh yeah, some secrets. Wait, before you go, I can show you some secrets. Like, look at what I've been working on. I'm not affiliate yet, but maybe one day I can be affiliate so I can have some emotes. So pointy fingers at each other. Maybe like share my stream link to people so they could go follow so I can get 50 followers so I can reach affiliate so you guys can get some cute emotes. Yes. Not begging. I'm not begging. You don't have to at all. Yes, I just got really inspired and I was like, well, maybe I should learn how to draw shippy so I can do this. And I just went fucking nuts. So I made something cute and I wanted to show you guys on stream before I posted on Instagram because just a little gift for you guys. So yeah, just wanted to show you guys. I really like them. It's so good. Thank you. I despise drawing shippy with all my being, but something just fucking hit me like a truck. But I really gotta go now. That's okay, fair. Thank you. I'm glad you're here, and have a nice day at work. Um, but yeah, something just hit me like a truck and was like, well, I'm gonna be like, go get some work. um, but something just hit me and I was like, well, I can just try making some shippy art, see what happens, and just practice a little bit because I want to be the stubborn artist and make all my art for my channel. So I just gotta practice if I gotta make some emotes. And then I just went bonkers and made all of those. And that was fun. Because doing art like this, like how long have I been working on this so far? 2 hours. 2 hours and I'm not even close to being done. But those I work 30 minutes and from start to finish and it's complete. So I can just crank out so many and so fast. So I've been taking up shippy art now. So that's the thing of having multiple art styles, like fuck. It's always good to have some different experiences, like being able to do different things. That's nice. And I feel like it's hecking cool to just be able to say I made that. I fucking did that. That's the whole thing of doing things out of spite. That is the mood. I think this is gonna be good. Let me get some nuts because I'm so fucking hungry. I did eat breakfast today. I had bread with eggs. It was really good, but now I'm just hungry again. Mm. Yeah, there we go. Okay. There's some really dark shadows. Oof. Yes. Let me go some under the booba. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. So, I hope you guys are doing great. Doing some good stuff. I've been very busy looking at clothes lately because I really need new clothes. Like the past I don't know year, I've gained a lot of weight, and a part of me was like, well, fuck no, I'm gonna lose it all. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna get ripped as fuck, and I'm gonna lose all the kilos that I've gained. But working out is not fun. It's really not. I wasn't having a good time, so just gotta learn to accept the beautiful body that we got instead of hating it. It's a work in progress. So I just need some new clothes to feel comfortable. Because right now I'm wearing the same 7 t-shirts every week. Like I wear the same shirts and then I wash them, and then when they dry I wear them again and again and again. So some new stuff would be very nice. So if you guys have any shopping websites recommended Europe, preferably, then please send them my way. Because right now I'm only looking at the website called Shein. They have some good stuff. But I would like some other stuff, maybe. I can't watch TikToks right now. I'm doing arts. Art farts. Fuck. What a woman. I'm gonna fucking kill my players with this. And I think all of my players are a little bit fruity, so they're gonna love this. Or hate me. But I think it's going good so far. Just wait until we put some shine into it too. I'm eating nuts too. Ah! Let me put in some shine. And let's see what happens. A little bit of this first. Oh, that's nice. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. You gotta be your own hype man sometimes. This is one of those days. Yes. Oh, that's nice. You make it a little more. There. I'm also gonna highlight her skin, I think. Because I did that on the other one. That just looks fucking crisp as fuck. Let's do that. What did I do? Did I just highlight it? Yeah. Can't really do that. That's not working. Because it's not the right. There you fucking go. Okay. Let me do that again. There you go. That's really intense. Let me just pretend that I know what I'm doing. That's fine. Fine. This is cozy. I was having a lot of anxiety earlier because of stream, I think. Which is weird because I don't really have that, but it's also like this one. I have this weird anxiety where there's a lot right up till the thing that's gonna happen is gonna happen. So like 5 minutes before, like actually hours before, and then like it's really really bad like 5 minutes before the thing, like say stream for an exam or whatever. But then as soon as I press record or enter the room of the exam, it just disappears. I don't know what it is. It's weird. So it really really sucks. Like right up until, but then it's like, oh well, fine. It's no big deal. So that's interesting, I think. Just, oh no, that's not what I wanted. Wait, this a lot smaller. There we go. Ooh, I like. Hmm. Hold on. Be right back. Ah, sorry about that. I thought someone was knocking on the door. Turns out, the neighbor is driving a tractor right outside our fucking house. And he, I don't know, dropped something or something, and it just sounded like someone was lightly knocking on our door. So, just had to make sure. Oh damn, I should have checked my TikToks before I came back. That's okay. Fuck. I'll just have to wait. I think everyone knows that I'm streaming, so. We're just adding a little bit of extra shade. So it's more defined. Because like, if you look at this versus this, it's just a little more oomph. But yeah. so I feel like it's fun that I usually really really hated drawing in general. That end of story. Shippy, drawing shippy, I really admired people who could, but it was just never something I could do. Like I tried on doing like the round heads and cute big eyes, and but it just never worked out for me. So I'm just gonna learn how to draw differently, draw down something else. That's like how I came to just draw in general. But then one day I was just like, well, maybe I'll become affiliate someday. Maybe I'll reach that magical number of 50. Maybe. So I am just stubborn as fuck, and I want to make my own things. Like all the channel art and the screens and the overlays and everything on the channel I made myself. I mean, I have an education. Other than that, I'm pretty self-taught at everything. The education definitely helped me like learn, understand colors and letters and how things work together and what's easy to read and all those like little magical tips and tricks. Otherwise, I've just been drawing my whole life, pretty much. Because that's the thing when people are like, hey, how do I get good at the art thing? How do I? Because I don't think I'm not the best. I know I have some talent. I mean, obviously, look at her. Look at her. So, sorry. But it's not. Oh shit! I'm low on battery. I have to charger. Fuck! Get here! Charger! Hold on! I sat on my headphones. Fuck! Hold on! Almost there. You can do it. Come on. Yeah. There you go. Shit. Chaos. Chaos stream, we've been interrupted twice. And now the charge. I forgot to plug it in. I was like, I always put my iPad to charge like while I stream because then I don't have to worry about that happening. But whoops, I forgot today. But like as I was saying, like when people are like, I really wish I was good at art. Maybe I should just start practicing and then give up because they're not good at it immediately. Then I'm just like, well, I didn't just start practicing like 2 years ago and then got this talent. I have been drawing since I was 6. So if you really want my advice on how to draw, how to learn to draw, I'd say get a time machine, go 15 years back in time, and then start drawing. It's so stupid, but it is what it is. I hope you guys are having a good time out there. I really appreciate you being here. Even though you're just lurking, that's totally fine. Sometimes it's just nice to just chill. So I'm glad that you chose to be here. That's really nice of you. Even if you're watching this afterwards or on YouTube or whatever, thank you. That's really nice. We were doing some shadows. Some extra shadows. This one. Not me joking, I'm nuts. A joke. I'm really not funny when I'm on my own. I think I'm funny, but I'm not. I try. There we go. Thought I was doing nothing. Probably wasn't, but here we go. There's some leg. It's because my friends are streaming today too. I did see. Nah. Okay, I know two who's streaming. Damn. Okay. We're just doing some pretty art. Definitely like this a lot more than my previous art stream. That was just woof. Not good. I think that was because I was like just talking and not focusing at what I was drawing. Well, here I had a clear like vision of what I wanted. Oh, I love her so much. Some shine on her lips too. Oh. I gotta shade her hair too. Let's do the hair. No, let's focus and do the skin. Some nose highlighter. Maybe a little bit above the eyes. And honestly, art is just trial and error. Oh